You might be able to hear it in my voice, but my allergies are winning. I'm stuffed up this year. I never used to get allergies, and all of a sudden this year I've gotten it for the first time in spring. I used to just get them in fall, like a weirdo. Like now I'm getting it in the spring, and it's the worst. Uh, what I wanted to talk about in this video is how it's going, how I'm doing, and what the rest of this year is going to look like. The sophomores, it's been a mixed bag because the last time I talked about this, it was going fine. And then things started going a little bit downhill. I was getting a little bit discouraged because of just how much work there was. And then now, the sophomores are fine. I'm able to digitize the work pretty quickly. But my freshmen have been especially frustrating this year. As in like in the new year. This semester, I'm getting a little bit annoyed with them. I'm losing my patience. The sun is directly in my eyes right now. There's no way I'm not overexposed. Maybe I should move. Now, on a functional level, it's been a mixed bag because I don't have a prep period anymore, so I don't have time to grade as many assignments. And so we're pretty much directly told to make time in our own time. At the end of the day now, I'm exhausted. I always looked forward to my odd days because even though my first period class was on the quiet side, my fifth period class would balance it out. And I would have that time in the middle to get done what I need to get done, all of the extra tasks a teacher has. But since I don't have that, I go from a first period class that's quiet, a third period class that even though it's been like a month now, they're still like warming up to me a little bit. If I make certain jokes, they still get like, "Who's this guy?" You know, they question me. And then my fifth period class, so many students have been absent lately, but by the end of the day, for even and odd days, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. It's like every single time I enter the gates of the school, I'm thinking, when do I get to leave? And that's not how it used to be. I enjoyed going to work every single day. Not every day, obviously. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I didn't have negative feelings towards my job. I loved my job, but now I'm just waiting for this year to be over, which sucks because the seniors this year are students that I taught their freshman, sophomore, and junior years, some of them all three. And so when this year is over, when the school year is over and they're gone, my classroom is going to be empty in the mornings and during lunch and after school because a lot of them would hang out in here. A lot of them would come in here to say hi like every week. And so when they're gone, I'm going to be an emotional wreck. But I just can't wait for this year to be over. It's I'm so tired. Every day I don't want to be here anymore. And I feel so bad about that. Maybe I'm just a whiner. I don't know. I don't want to just be a whiner or a complainer, but long story short, in terms of how it's been going, as I said, it's a mixed bag. We have the sweet stuff with the fact that the sophomore class isn't a mess, but the bitter part being I just feel like I'm constantly busy. No longer do I really have downtime. We'll change angles for the next parts of the video. Next part is how I'm doing emotionally, which I kind of just covered, but I want to go a little bit more in depth. Something that I wanted to discuss is how I'm managing throughout all this. Now, on the back behind me is what my juniors are going to be doing today, watching The Great Gatsby. Unfortunately, the movie's just a little bit too long for the class period, so we're not going to be able to watch the whole thing, so I might skip some stuff so that we can get to the main parts of the movie. But I think one of the main attributes that a person needs to have if they want to go into education is patience, because you're going to deal with hundreds of people each with their own personalities and ideas and what they think is appropriate or inappropriate. And because of that, you just need to have a lot of patience, because a lot of these kids might not know better, because the things that you would expect them to know from, say, their parents, they don't. So like behavior problems. My room is a mess right now because I don't know, I guess these kids have just never been taught, don't leave a mess where you go, clean up after yourselves. But so many of these kids just throw things on the floor, and it's not to where like they physically throw it. Sometimes they do, but getting up and seeing just crap on my floor, it makes me very upset, and I lose my patience. Like right now, I have my door closed for lunch because I don't feel like talking to people. I was so stuffy and uncomfortable during first and third period today while I was just grading stuff. It was horrible. And I just don't want to talk to people during lunch right now. And while I have my door locked with a sign on it that says closed, there were people like banging on the door wanting to get in. It's like, I know you think you're being funny, but it says closed. So I clearly don't want anyone in here. So why do you think that's going to get me to open up the door? I don't know. I feel like my partner actually called me out on this, on just like being a little bit more negative lately. And I don't want to be negative. Like, I don't like being a negative person. Whenever I just hear teachers complaining about stuff all the time, it's like, do you even like your job? But right now, even though I've only been doing this for 4 years, I kind of get it. I'm just tired, and with that tiredness, it means that I have to divert my attention or energy to specific things that are most important. And dealing with kids, when I have the chance to reduce that, I'm just going to reduce it. Like, I know it's the last day until spring break, but I don't know, I don't have the patience. I'm just not feeling it. I am not feeling it. I have a headache that's going on as I'm talking right now. I don't want it to just be negative, you know. There's some positive things, like I attended the senior banquet. Only select teachers are picked for that, and it was an honor to go, to see those students to get their superlatives, which is like, oh, class clown, most likely to succeed, stuff like that. And it was fun to do those things, or to see those, and to get a free dinner. And there's going to be a fundraising gala soon that some of my juniors were invited to for a competition that we did for the class. And I volunteered to film it, so another thing for portfolio work. And it's about to be spring break, so it's like, there's the positive. I get a break that will last me 11 days. I need that. It is going to be busy with some things, but overall, there are the positives still out there. And I don't want you to think that, oh, I hate my job now. I'm miserable, I'm a grump, and I hate my job. Like, that's not an accurate depiction, because I do love my job. I just have grown tired of certain aspects of it as of late. But as long as this 6/5 thing is temporary, I will be fine. It is lunchtime. I don't feel like having anyone in my room right now. My gosh, these allergies are so bad. Like, when I stand up, my nose clears for the most part, but like, as I've been sitting here, I've just been grading stuff, reading things and grading it. It's like just feeling a pressure in the front of my face, and I'm just like, I'm getting a headache. I haven't had that much water, and yet I've had to go to the bathroom so much. Maybe I'm freaking sick. I don't know. But I'm not going to leave early. I'm going to stick it out. I am probably going to leave early during 7th, so don't snitch on me. But I went to the bathroom in class. I didn't go to the bathroom in my class. I went to the bathroom during class. And I got an email saying that there was going to be treats in the house offices in the teachers' lounges. So I got some stuff. It's like a little crepe thing, apple crepe, with some fruit. I got a cupcake, Rice Krispie treat, water, you know. I don't know. Today's productive at the very least. I don't even remember the last thing I wanted to talk about. There was the before, like how things are going, how I'm feeling. Oh, and then like where things are going to go, like what the plans are for the rest of the school year, what I'm looking forward to, what maybe I'm not looking forward to. Today is March 30th and Monday. So it's like technically the first official day of spring break. And today at about 6 p.m., Danny's going to be coming over, Danny, my little brother, so that we could film our next short film. We're going to be doing it over the course of today, Tuesday, and Wednesday in short spurts because it's a week. It's, what do you call it? The work week, and Kyle goes to bed early. So I want to be considerate of that. But I just got done cleaning, doing the dishes, vacuuming, wiping the counters, cleaning up the bedroom, stuff like that. So excuse my disheveled appearance. It's like warm in here. It's not warm in here, but I'm really warm right now and I'm really sweaty. So I put on a cutoff. And it's a cutoff that I made. I cut it off. It's all torn on the side. It's so messed up. But what's it called? I just wanted to quickly discuss where the rest of the year is going to go. I have the exact plans for the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. The lessons aren't entirely outlined yet, but I have the plans. My freshmen, they're going to be starting poetry, and then we're going to be reading Romeo and Juliet and watching the movie, taking a test. That's it. The sophomores, we're going to finish our college prep unit. It's called ERWC. It's developed by the CSUs and CSUs to teach them the appropriate skills for college. And then we're going to be reading Night by Elie Wiesel, or Eliezer Wiesel. And then my juniors, we're going to be doing a creative project for The Great Gatsby. It's a rhetorical analysis thing. Then we're going to be reviewing for the AP exam, which is, I forgot the exact date. And then the final project, which is a presentation. Long story short, the plans are there. I just got to make them. I intend to make the lesson plans for the next 2 weeks, right when we're done filming, as in over the course of Thursday and Friday. We don't have school next Monday, which is lovely. So it's going to be a 4-day work week. Oh, it might actually be a staff development day. I have to check. If it is, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. But long story short, I don't want to maintain a negative attitude. I want to use this break as a time to just reset, gather my bearings, and then have a more positive outlook for the rest of the year. Because, I don't know, having a more positive attitude is harder than being neutral or negative, but I feel like it's just worth the effort. Because if I just let myself be negative, then what's that going to result in? Just me hating my job, and that's not the attitude I want to have. Yeah, it's a little generic, but it's the truth. I know this wasn't a traditional teacher vlog. My next one is going to be edited by a student. This one I was going to have him do it, but I was it's literally just me talking for 15 minutes. And that is not fun to edit because how much are you really going to cut up or add? Nothing. So, Jaden, you will be editing the next one. And trust me, the footage will be a lot more interesting than me standing here in my living room, sweaty, and talking about my mental state. Right now, my mental state is super stressed because I'm nervous for the short film. But I need to see it as less as an obligation and more as something that's fun. Because it is fun and having it done is fun. But I don't know. I just see every task I have as another obligation instead of an opportunity for fun. And I need to work on flipping that. So that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're on spring break, enjoy your spring break. If you don't get a spring break because you have a different job, then schedule a day off when you can. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone.